So Marvel Snap's newest card is Namora, and I love this one already. I think she felt really good today. I had a monster win rate with this. Of course, with new cards, as always, wait for data before making any, big decisions. We'll see a few days where she stands. But my first impressions for this card were really strong, and I know that might surprise some people. She didn't have the highest kind of reception during the reveal season. I teased some big possible crazy combos for this card, which we will explore a little bit in this deck, but she really exceeded my expectations, just feeling like a good solid play most of the time with some of that crazy upside possible. In other words, this is in that vein of like Miss Marvel or Doctor Doom, just super efficient wide board stat output. And we know how both of those cards, of course, have had major runs in the meta where they felt awesome. And I think Namora kind of fits into that spot. Now, she doesn't just work. You do have to kind of piece things together a little bit for this card, but a list like this, I thought, made Namora feel super smooth. Basically, yes, you can do stuff like Armor or Cosmo, make those your solo cards for Namora so that they're alone in their given location. That can be great. They resist Shang-Chi, etc., right? That can be an option. Also, of course, naturally have some counters to your opponent. But what I found even more successful than that were move cards, stuff like Nocturne and Nightcrawler and Jeff. Basically, you can kind of shift these around to make sure that your locations are running those solo cards if needed sometimes, right? That's a possibility. And beyond that, you can actually buff those stats with Namora on like turn 5 and then still shift that power around on turn 6 so that you can kind of keep your opponent on their toes, and move things around to contest surprise locations. Captain Marvel in particular felt really good in this instance because sometimes you turn this into like a 4-15, right? And then she just has this ultimate leeway to just shift around at the end of the game and make sure that you're winning spots. So Captain Marvel felt like a fantastic turn 4 card to buff with Namora. Even better perhaps than Wong, which was the original kind of major upside combo I teased with this card, and probably still feels good, although as you'll see in this video, I had the hardest time drawing Wong. I just couldn't find him. Still had a crazy win rate without him though, because again, Miss Marvel felt really, really good. But of course, if you play an Ebony Maw and then, a Cosmo, get those in solo locations, you play Wong on turn 4, you play Namora on turn 5, you play Odin on turn 6, you're basically going to give a plus 30 buff to your cards. You'd have like a 37 power Ebony Maw, a 33 power Cosmo, which doesn't happen often, but can give you that, extra reach as needed. You're literally going to see that once in this video, by the way, because again, I could not draw Wong, but it didn't matter because the deck worked anyway. I had a 67% win rate with this deck. It's a 14-7 run, and I was up 21 cubes, which is crazy for me. No bots in the mix. No snapping on my end. As always, I don't snap for videos. So to have a 1 cube per game average without snapping is just completely nuts. So for me, Namora felt fantastic. I will say I didn't run into any leech. I think it leached one time in like an hour and 40 minutes of games. So do keep that in mind. But also keep in mind a leaked nerf came out for Leech earlier today, so it looks like probably Leech is going to be nerfed back to a 5/5 or back to 5 energy anyway. He's going to be a 5/5, so I don't even think Leech will remain a counter for Namora for long, assuming that leak is real, which the recent ones have ended up being real. So even the best counter in Leech may not be there. So for me, I don't know, man, this deck felt really smart, really smooth to play. It had some great winning lines, and I had a great win rate even up to 20 games. So I'm very curious to see more data roll in on Namora. This card seems very promising to me. Yeah, I mean, Danger Room will just move into, right? There's really no reason to risk it right now. Nightcrawler's kind of free tempo. Oh, 0. Whoa, cool. 0 deck, huh? Oh, Morag, chill. We got around that nicely. I mean, so can Jeff, though. Let's just do that. We'll probably move Jeff left, Nightcrawler there. We don't have Wong or Namora or Odin, so that's pretty standard for this. As expected, I should add. Nocturne or maybe... Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want Cosmo right. We don't really want Cosmo left or mid necessarily, so Nocturne's fine. It gets a body down. That's gonna be our Wong lane if we find it. So Sauron's tough. They can definitely get some big numbers, but if I get, big Wong, big big Namora somehow, and I draw those runner, we're in a good spot, honestly. White Tiger can also keep up too, to be honest, but I would prefer the Namora. I don't need the Jin, honestly. I think it's overkill. I think we're gonna be fine on a standard curve. We could maybe use the Jin later to kind of position the Tigers a little bit, like nudge them in one spot. Dude, if I hit Namora here though, we are just the happiest people alive. It's a 1 in 5. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I can do it. 1 in 5. Chill 1 in 5. Easy. Oh my god, dude, it's actually happening. I'm probably gonna lose, but I don't care. This is going to be the first game of the video because I've been trying to hit this sequence of cards for 1 hour and 40 minutes. You're gonna hear me complaining about this the entire video. The whole video is gonna be me being so mad that I can't draw Wong, Namora, Odin. And here it's finally happened. I can't wait to see how the opponent screws me here, by the way. I can't wait to see how this gets blown. It's going first in the video. Either way, baby. Let's see. This is definitely enough power to win. Like, this is the kind of spike we needed, right? I hope they don't retreat either. It would be cool to get to play this out and see the numbers. But we can imagine the numbers either way. It's the gain 10 and then another cycle of 20, so 30 power, right? So Jeff would be 33. Nightcrawler would be 32, and we have 21 right as well. So they actually have to cover right and mid and left, and you can see why when this goes off, this is like crazy high power. But as you'll see in the video, this doesn't have to go off. Don't be distraught that this doesn't happen often, because just Namora is good enough in many cases. But yeah, this would be 32, 33, and 21, which is clearly even enough to beat big Red Skull stuff. Oh my god, Comerton, dude, please one time, god, give me the Namora, dude, please. Even Odin, my god, dude, please. I will just be the happiest man alive. Oh no, Shadowland. It's actually okay. We can just move the Nightcrawler out, right? It's fine. It's no problem. Please, god, give me Namora. So I'll probably play Nocturne left, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely not. Oh, sorry. Shoot, I thought I hit enter. Definitely not playing Cosmo left. Okay, never mind. I can't play anything left. Has to be Wong right and just buff the ninja alone. This is so sad, dude. This is so sad. Oh my god, dude. I hit Namora too. I'm so freaking tilted, dude. I'm so tilted. I guess I do this. I don't know, man. I'm playing Wong here into Namora here, and we're just trusting the ninja. I don't know. Gladiator. Oh, okay. It's probably good news. I don't know. White Tiger might have been fine to hit. Doom kind of, but wow, actually would have been White Tiger. Holy crap. Okay, can we make the ninja big enough to win this game? And can we get big enough right as well? Of course, we actually need to be big in both spots. Opponent feels very confident. I would say they're winning left, which is probably a good guess, right? We do technically have the Nocturne, which can move out, but you know, I don't think they're that scared of that. Okay, I like that they're going mid. That's kind of a good sign. They're probably thinking, okay, I'm gonna win mid and left, which that might give me some leeway right. I need to hit Odin. If not Odin, of course, we'll go White Tiger. That's fine. I could, bro, dude, I'm so, dude. Bro! I am so tilted, bro. All right, this still wins. I don't care. It's easy. Easy win. I mean, honestly, this might, right? This could win. If they only have like one big card. The problem is like we're losing left no matter what, so it just kind of depends. That's fine. I'm a genius. That's fine, right? Yeah, I'm actually, dude, I was so tilted. Bro, I was so tilted. But we get there. Let's go. We deserve that one. Like, I finally had a good Wong game. We did hit Odin, but only because of Maximus. Well, we might have hit it anyway, actually. Was that destined to be our turn 6 draw? I don't know. Scary, though. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't get tilted. And don't give up and win 4 cubes. That's the path to victory here. Okay. Yeah, Nightcrawler's fine. Leaves us plenty of options. Priority match for Crown City, Mojo World. Mojo World would be a good spot to put a Namora, because that's where we typically have the most cards, right? We might also just be able to move Nightcrawler over, kind of make this Captain Marvel location or something. Oh, Bifrost, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Nightcrawler's just gonna move mid. We'll probably want to stay away from the armor in case we do still hit a Namora. A Wong would also be quite a welcome sight here, man. We have Wong and a chance to hit Namora, but Wong Tiger is still good. I am still, by the way, on 3 Wong draws an hour and 20 minutes into this, dude. He's just hiding. He just doesn't show up. Namora, happy to see though. We'll go Captain Marvel here, and then I guess probably move the Nightcrawler left and make that the Namora lane. Well, no, Captain Marvel can't really be. Well, we may just lose Mojo World and try to push Captain Marvel back left, like let her roll left, you know, get her buffed in Mojo World basically, but then hope she moves out to somewhere more relevant is what I'm getting at. So we'll move the Nightcrawler out to make space for the Captain Marvel buff, and she's not actually going to contest mid. We're hoping she, you know, move somewhere else. Right or left, of course. Left will be pretty strong, so I think okay, they're strong left as well, but if they go Odin right, I'm sure we'll have some favorable math here, right? It'd be 16 and then Captain Marvel could just move, right? Because this will be 13, they'd only be at 9. Captain Marvel could cut. I mean, Captain Marvel's gonna cover here either way, right? That's the important thing. Yeah, that's totally fine. It's just, dude, like Namora Odin, it basically lets you play the classic Electro ramp line of Doctor Doom Odin, but on curve. And without having to like Electro and stuff. You just play small cards. As long as they're able to move and flex for you, like Captain Marvel, Jeff, Nightcrawler, etc., Namora. It's just like playing a crazy classic Electro ramp line, but bigger. Namora's bigger and Odin's bigger. It's really wild. It's really crazy. Yeah, good Namora hand. Honestly, we can go like, we'll probably do Jeff mid since we have kind of a 3 and a 3. I mean, it doesn't have to be mid. I'm trying to think, is there a good, I mean, I could actually, you know what? Namora left is probably better. So, you know, this isn't adjacent location, it doesn't have to be mid, so this can like protect a big card, you know. And then we've got Nocturne into Marvel, which is sort of perfect. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, if we find Odin or Wong, well, Wong is, well, yeah, we'd still be able to pivot into a Wong, right? We could move Jeff to be alone and then just play like a Cosmo or Nocturne or whatever on 3, Wong on 4, Namora on 5. So yeah, we still have that too if we find Wong. That's what I like about this deck, is it's like, it's kind of like a combo deck with Wong Odin, but it's got some flexible lines, I think. Now Hood could cause a recombobulation here, because that might be a sign of a Nihilist, although I don't think so. This looks more like a Zoo deck, really. This doesn't read like a Nihilist to me. Let's just go ahead and play Nocturne here for now. Captain Marvel mid, that lets her flex into Baxter Building, which is pretty cool. If we get Wong, we'll just move, well, we'll probably just play Wong mid, honestly. We could move Jeff, but I like him having the flexibility more, I think. So yeah, Captain Marvel here is chill. Namora left on 5, and then maybe just Doctor Doom on 6. This is like, this is what the thing about Namora is, right? Like, it's like a Doctor Doom or a Miss Marvel sometimes, and those are both just such freaking fantastic cards. Now this looks like a destroy, like Killmongery Zoo sort of thing. We've seen this package happen before. Expecting a Killmonger this turn into deaths. Sometimes they have like Moon Girl in here too. Oh, the Lady Deathstrike instead. Okay, that's cool. Pretty nifty, I guess. Odin? Yeah, I mean, I think with Captain Marvel here, there's quite a bit of interesting flexibility, right? We're not super strong left, to be honest. Like, we're not bad though. Yeah, see, this seems like Captain Marvel is gonna have the flex here, isn't it? Because we're gonna go to 20. Captain Marvel just moves right for a tiebreaker, probably, because that's more stats, right? Or don't even need to. Oh my god, who am I kidding? What? We're just so big. I didn't even realize this wins max rolling anyway. Oh my god, dude, this is so easy. I love this deck because it's just like play the numbers on curve, get the big stats, dude. That's so cool. Okay, Ebony Maw. I mean, honestly, I think it's fine. We have enough movement that it's totally chill, which is, you know, that's why he's in the deck, obviously. But it's not too big of a risk anyway. Oh, Kunlun's cool for us too. Okay. We know that Nocturne even gets buffed here if she moves. We learned that previously. This might be a good spot to put the like Namora stack. I would love to see a Wong. This would be a great game for a Wong and a Namora, of course. We have 2 cards down already, so Wong here would be just a dream. Ooh, might need it. That is a lot of stuff discarded. Holy crap. Okay. No Wong, of course. Why would there be? We'll draw it here, but then it's too late, right? It doesn't matter. In this case, I probably want to stack up the the Captain Marvel, so we'll probably move Nocturne mid next turn and play Namora Odin, which is still a great line, don't get me wrong. But it may just not be big enough to beat like Infinauts and stuff. That's the problem. We might have needed the Wong here to get sufficiently large, you know? Of course, now we draw the Wong when it's too late now. It doesn't matter now. It's off curve now, so it's irrelevant. But, you know, that's how life is. I think I like this path because giving that the Captain Marvel flexibility could help us even out any weirdness with like Hello rolls and stuff, right? Oh my god, interesting. That's terrible for me because now I can't play Odin. I mean, Doom is still chill, I guess, but opponent has a huge Hella advantage here potentially. But I just have to trust that Captain Marvel fills in the gaps, honestly. I don't know. There's only 17 left, is barely beating Giganto. I mean, it just depends on rolls. Number 1, do they have Hella? Number 2, how does it roll, you know? If they're only relying on like, well, they don't have Ghost Rider, it's discarded, so I don't know, we'll see. This doesn't look like Hella though, does it? Magneto, that's actually pretty fine. What? A second Sanctum Sanctorum? Yeah, I don't see how the Magneto ever wins here because you just give me total like Captain Marvel flex, like, you know. I guess they did beat the Nocturne, so the Captain Marvel couldn't really move here. But you also just kind of know you're losing mid in this case too. Where is Wong? Definitely not going to find him this game with Subterranea. Or, I mean, if we do, or at least we're not going to find, you know, Namora too. Maybe we'll just be happy with White Tiger Odin, though. Subterranea games, sometimes just any, like, little stack of power can go a long way. I might want to turn off Nexus just because it's hard for me to get the power in the right spots for Nexus. So I may just play, like, Nocturne left or, well, right, it seems. And just turn off that Nexus because I do think Odin White Tiger is the kind of play that can win a Subterranea game. It's just so much like juice, you know. It's got the juice. Do I want priority? Maybe. I don't know if this gets it, but it has a chance, I think. Oh, it definitely gets it. Boy, I'm thinking like, hey man, if they're playing MODOK this turn, Cosmo is insane, right? It's just insane, and it's probably coming out on Nexus. The question is like, do we actually want to be in that game? I still think White Tiger Odin's better for us overall, but it's definitely a little shakier because Dracula can be huge, you know. I'm putting Nocturne here, so there's going to be some power committed here. Maybe White Tiger as well. Do I play the counter game? You know what I mean? Like, is that just better? Maybe it is. Odin's so terrible though. I'd really want to find a Doctor Doom here, or potentially even Namora would be okay. Let's do this, man. I don't know. I'm gonna hit that MODOK. Oh, God. Why did you play it there? No! Why? Oh, it's just blink. Okay, that might still be interesting though. Oh, we turned off a Magneto. All right. Yeah, see, this is the problem now though. It's like, I mean, I really kind of hate this, but maybe it's okay. It's just big power. Captain Marvel moving right does give me access to beating Blink, right? So I have 13, 16 here. I'm like kind of ahead everywhere, technically. Yeah, this actually is fine. We're gonna win, yeah. Okay. Dude, that's the third straight Nocturne Sanctum Sanctorum game. I had a game, I don't know if it'll be in order in the video. I'll maybe try to remember it if I can. That's the third straight. Is she bugged? What are the odds of hitting 3 in a row? There's like 100 locations or something, dude. Oh my god, I had a 1 in 103 straight times. Good lord. Okay, good little curve, yeah. Armor on the opponent. Wondering if they're running a similar sort of package to us here. Oh, Mirror Island is very cool. Maybe we put an armor here. Let's not show them so they're worried about things I might have gotten from them. Interestingly, I can also put a Jeff and a Nocturne there too, and still preserve the Namora, that is, right? Just get them buffed up a little bit. Dude, we are running the exact same deck, I guess. Oh no. I don't know how pervasive is this sort of idea. I felt like this deck list was really clever for me, frankly. I'm like really proud of this deck's construction. The move stuff is such a good fit. I thought this deck was cool, and I thought I was going to be more reliant on Wong, but 21 minutes in, I think I've drawn Wong one time, which, by the way, why does that always happen? And we're still just doing great, I feel like. I haven't actually looked at my win rate yet, but I feel like the deck is doing really well. It at least feels cohesive, even if the stats aren't there yet, but I think the stats are there too, frankly. Well, 3 and 2 is not crazy good so far, but I'll take it. Yeah, like we said, we can put Jeff in and still have... Well, number one, Namora can just go mid right now. I guess we don't actually have like a double Namora line this way, so we're gonna have to move something out of the way. So no like Odin, but if we top deck a Namora, it can still get played here. Opponent is looking kind of like almost like a Spectrum Destroyer deck of old, dude. It's cool. It's gonna be hard to win mid. They're just so big with this Ant-Man. We just don't see us winning mid, right? Also kind of missed out on the Namora here. I mean, Captain Marvel here is pretty intriguing, I guess. It's, you know, making me stronger in other locations, which is cool. But how do I win the end here? Dr. Doom doesn't really feel like the play. Namora is not the play. Certainly Ebony Maw is not the play. I guess I need to be able to be the Spectrum right. The scary thing is, though, they could actually flex the Spectrum left as well, which is kind of spooky. So Spectrum right would be 7 plus 4 is 11, 18. Can I beat 18 right? Okay. This is 13. Well, I'm actually turning off sewer system, so 3 and this is 8 is 11 and 5 is 16. So like this Dr. Doom lets the Captain Marvel move left if they play Spectrum left. I think this covers Spectrum right and Spectrum left. Oh, I didn't do the Jeff math. Oh, they played the Spectrum mid though. Oh, that's fine. Same difference, actually. Literally the exact same math, right? Oh no. Did that change anything? Oh no. No! I guess. But I guess was my math wrong about beating the Spectrum? They had 11 and 7 is 18. I don't know if I counted for the Omega Red is 21. I would have also only had 21, so I don't know. My math might have been wrong. I don't think I counted for Omega Red. Oh my god, I have Wong Namora. It's actually possible, but now what'll happen is I'll miss all my early game and I won't be able to do it. Oh no, this might save me. This might actually save me, bro. Oh, this is it, dude. I just need one card in the next 2 turns that's playable. Jeff, like the whole top row. Literally, as long as I don't draw exactly White Tiger into Doom, we're fine. I would have rather had any stone that could draw a card, by the way. We're fine. And of location, that's fine. The way, oh no, no. If I draw Dr. Doom, I swear to God, I'm uninstalling this game forever. I'm gonna lose my mind if I draw Dr. Doom and I miss this combo, dude. I have been trying to hit. You're gonna hear me all throughout this video complaining about not drawing Wong this entire game. I swear to God, if I draw Dr. Doom, I'm done, dude. Any other card is fine. Any other card, I swear to God. I cannot handle it if I draw Dr. Doom. Dude, the game does not. I'm actually so so tilted. Even the opponent played armor to save me here. I am so angry. I'm so mad. To make it clear, right? We wanted to have any other card. The Killmonger would have blown my top anyway. So maybe it's a relief that we didn't hit it, right? Like, it's probably good news. I would have gone absolutely supernova when they played that Killmonger and killed my stone that was buffed. So perhaps it's all okay. But dude, so tilted. There's a chance we win this anyway, right? We'll see. This is the classic game stealing line, as old as time itself. I'm just never gonna get this video out. I've been recording for an hour and 35 minutes and I still don't have a Wong Namora game once. And you might be thinking maybe that's a sign that the deck has a construction problem or it's just impossible to do. I don't think so. I don't actually think it's that crazy to pull off. It's just 2 cards. But for some insane reason, I just can't draw the Wong. I've played Captain Marvel Namora 37 times, right? That's been no problem at all. This is a guarantee, I guess. Well, no, Captain Marvel might screw me here, right? Because she can move right and steal it back. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, we got big enough. That was only a tie. Nice. If we'd rolled another tiger here, we would have lost, man. This Killmonger is so big. Yeah. Dude, I'm so tilted. It's crazy that we stole this anyway. We got lucky. They were doing the same thing we're trying to do, basically. Okay, Nidavellir is where we'd want to put our Namora, because that's where we'd likely have the most number of cards. So we'll probably do like Jeff mid, Cosmo right sort of thing. That'd be a little bit of a pain, but no biggie. Jeff mid indeed, yeah. We want to avoid that Fisk Tower, obviously. Cosmo right. We don't actually have the Namora yet, so in some ways this is a bit risky, but not the end of the world. High Evo, huh? All right, I haven't played a high Evo deck in a bit. Used to be everywhere, feels like. What happened, high Evo? Cyclops on the Jeff. Not thrilled about that. That's pretty annoying. Don't have a Namora yet, so there's some question about the path to take here. Namora also just doesn't really feel like she's going to keep up with this Cyclops particularly well either. That is an early hazmat, huh? Must be going for a abomination here. Oh, we hit the Namora, but is it enough? It feels like it's too late, maybe. I don't know. Like, it does kind of keep the Jeff up, I guess. Like, Doctor Doom to follow this is basically is a little worse than Odin, but similar, right? Yeah, A-bomb right. I'm glad they didn't really cheat anything else out with it. I mean, it lets their Cyclops roll, I guess, which is kind of cool. I mean, listen, this is not perfect, but if they just try to play like one big card, you know, a Red Hulk or whatever, this actually is fine. This beats one big card because we're covering all 3 spots. I guess, is there any Misty Knight math that's particularly bad for us? Like, Jeff goes down to 3, we go back to 8, so a Misty Knight hitting mid would give them a tie mid. There's maybe something there with a tiebreaker. I think they want to play Luke Cage too, so like a Luke Cage plus something would be bad. No, they just played the big guy. Okay, I think we're just chill then, yeah. Actually fine, yeah. Namora, Doctor Doom just being 2 Doctor Dooms. It's good enough sometimes, you know. You don't have to get fancy. It's just good enough sometimes. So I've been recording for 45 minutes and I still have not played a Wong on turn 4. I think I played 1 Wong. I think that's it at 45. I don't know why this always happens, man. It's like, you know, it's probably just kind of a sense of pressure, because you think like, oh man, I gotta make this work, because you know today is today is the one day this new card comes out or whatever, right? Like, I gotta make it work today. Today's my only chance. And you know, you feel the heat of pressure, like you gotta be fast, you gotta get the new video out fast. and then you feel like, oh no, I'm not getting it out fast enough, man. We don't have Namora at all, but like Doctor Doom is really good in Sanctum Sanctorum, and this is like weirdly powerful as well because they can't play the Ebony Blade here and stuff. And I still have Jeff flexibility, so I think we're just gonna play the Ebony Maw, honestly. Even though it doesn't play to Namora, it still plays nicely to Doom. We have Captain Marvel too, technically, if I want to flex that. I could move Jeff out and play the Captain Marvel instead. Jubilee on the Black Knight, wow. Okay, that's good news too. The glaive does give them a big hit here though. It's kind of spooky. I mean, the Captain Marvel, they're gonna anticipate, you know, oh man, they can play that Captain Marvel, we're in trouble. Yeah, the Ebony Blade for 1. I don't love it, man. Shoot, I can do this and buff Jeff, I guess. This still lets Captain Marvel move right. If I would probably go Doom in this case, right? Instead of, do I really need that though? That just feels so unnecessary. But I have nowhere else to play this. So if I want to get any benefit from it, I would literally just move it here. Seemed like it wanted to let me play it there, but we know we can't. I mean, this does let Captain Marvel move right still, and Doctor Doom still cover right as well. So it's like 10 here, and you're really strong left, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is weird looking, but it's probably okay. And this is one of those instances where not playing the armor actually would have been better for us, right? Oh, this might matter, dude. Oh my God. Okay, pretty small, thankfully, but had that been huge, we definitely would have needed this. Yeah, they're just done. Okay. It seems like they don't have anything to go right, which is exactly what we suspected. And the big Jeff here covering too is nice. Okay, yeah, Clintar Ebony Maw is actually fantastic. Also really good for Namora, right? We just condense everything into one big dude. That's completely fine. We can do armor. Yeah, maybe armor here, because we know that's a safe Namora location, right? We know that's kind of guaranteed to be safe. So we're really looking for Wong here, dude. I have hit Marvel on 4 in like 30 games. I think it's literally been 17 out of 20 games, right? But I cannot seem to hit the Wong on 4 no matter what I do. I always have Captain Marvel, which is fine. It's been working, you know, we can't complain. That kind of messes up my Namora a little bit. If that had gone left, it wouldn't have. That would have been sweet. I mean, still probably okay. Well, no, I can just Captain Marvel here now and Namora right. It's just not revealing till the end of the game, but that's fine. It's just if I get an Odin, right? This is just so much free power that it's fine. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just Namora right. It's fine if we keep these full. The Captain Marvel will lack a little bit of flexibility, admittedly, because she won't be able to go right if I go Namora and Odin right. But maybe we feel confident enough right that it's fine. I mean, we might even just go Doctor Doom, too. Odin would be the best bet, though, for sure. Although, I don't know, man, leaving this spot open for the Marvel to move might really make the difference. I mean, surely this is big enough, right? We have 17, 20, 22. I think it's fine. Let's just go for the dude. Marvel's going to have to move left to win this, right? That's fine. Yeah, this should be totally okay. I think we'll get there, right? Oh, Shang-Chi, but not good enough yet. Yeah, this is completely fine. Namora practically carries this on her own, but you know, Doom and Marvel certainly cinch this one. We didn't even need the free White Tiger this game. Looks like we would have had it anyway. Yeah. Dude, I have so many games like this, but no games with Wong. None. None. Okay. Yeah, no reason not to play Nightcrawler. We've had plenty of space to find that Namora line always, even if not kind of anticipating it. That's why the move cards are here. They give you ultimate flexibility. Yeah, we'll go Nocturne Captain Marvel. Oh, Kiln. Okay. Yeah, let's put the non-Captain Marvel card there in case we want to send the Marvel that way. Marvel mid is fine. Still have Namora left. A Wong Namora line would have been pretty cool too. I think we'd probably play the Wong here either way just because Doctor Doom is in hand. Like, he creates some opportunity on that Wong regardless, right? Especially in a limbo game, although I can just turn off this limbo. I'm definitely not thinking a lot about this limbo, to be honest. Nocturne moving out into a Doctor Doom, especially if we get a Namora, because Captain Marvel can still cover right. Either way, she can cover right with the Doctor Doom, so it's probably not a disaster either way. Okay. Namora, Doctor Doom it is. All right. Still good. Odin would still be fantastic here too. Next turn we probably move the Nocturne unless the opponent does something crazy here. It might depend a little bit on what I get, because now Namora's dead. Like, if I don't get an Odin, I don't exactly have the strongest turn. Like, White Tiger Jeff, I guess, is okay. Oh, the Tribunal hit. Okay. I think we're going to be favored on that, right? Well, definitely I think with Odin, right? Captain Marvel fixing any gaps. Let's think. If they play Iron Man left... They can't actually play Iron Man and Mystique right now. Let's just assume that happens. 12 goes to 24. 48 plus 7 is 55 divided by 3 is what, like 17 or 18 or something. 55 divided by 3. What is that rounding to? 18 is the number. I'm going to have 15 and 5 is 20, but only 10. Yeah, I think we do lose if they have both Iron Man and Mystique. There is maybe a weird line with Cosmo, because then it's just Iron Man. They have 12. This still has to happen, right? They only have 12. 24 divided by 3 is only 8. I think this actually is better. This doesn't matter. I think this is better. This stops Mystique. Iron Man and then Mystique turns off. Okay, I did the math wrong. It's 10, but that's fine. It's what did I do wrong? Oh, I don't think I counted these two. I only counted 12, 24. Oh god. Oh god. So it's 24 plus 7, which is 31 divided by 3, which is 10, 10, and 10. But this indeed covers. Even the Captain Marvel didn't even have to move, which I think Captain Marvel moving, well, probably no matter where stuff went, it was fine. But we probably would have been better off with Jeff left, for the record, than Jeff right. Because Jeff right doesn't do anything. If I'd done the math correctly, right? I guess if we expect this line, we know this wins anyway, if we had counted it out, because we know it wins a tiebreaker. So this maybe accounts for a slightly different line a little more, because you win the Jeff right 8-5, in case they don't do this. So this is actually probably correct, since this also wins this and potentially has a better play against other stuff. Now, the Cosmo is a worse play against other stuff, so there's something interesting there. But the important part was recognizing the threat of Iron Man Mystique, because the opponent knows I have the limbo turn off. So just kind of recognizing the way this game might end gives you a huge net advantage.